Good morning, everyone. My name is Magda. Welcome to Blond Spirit. Today we're gonna do short Vinyasa class working on balance. So mostly standing poses, not only, lots of movement. Hop on your mat whenever you're ready and let's get it started. We'll start in Surya Namaskar A. So sun salutation on top of your mat. Feet either together or hip distance apart, all toes in contact with the mat. Just giving them some attention to start with and feeling the base of your position, your feet touching the earth in contact with the mat. Feeling grounding and the energy flowing through the feet. Seeing if you can feel any sensations, tingling, movement, prana from the bottom, the earth energy, up to flow through your body. Micro bending the knees, engaging the thigh muscles, tucking the pelvis slightly in, engaging Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, belly button into the spine. Rolling shoulders back and down. Making some space between ears and shoulders, nice long neck. Aligning the posture and maybe closing the eyes down. Just for a couple breaths in alignment with body, breath, environment. Coming to the present moment, coming to your space on the mat. Knowing that this is your practice and your truth, Satya, one of the yamas. So just doing the best you can to connect with your body and breath and mind. Hands to the heart for one deep breath. Exhaling out completely. And you can do the flow with your Ujjayi breath, breathing through the nose, in and out to your chest, constricting the back of the throat, or any kind of breath, conscious breath. Inhale for arms up. Big stretch. And exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forward. We might need these blocks later on. Inhale, head up. Nice long back. And exhale, grounding through the palms, stepping back into plank pose. Let's do the easy one with the knees first. Elbows into the ribs. Chin and chest to the floor. Sliding forward and up for cobra. And exhale, hips up in the sky for downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. Pushing away from the mat. All toes, all fingers in contact with the mat. Micro bending knees and elbows. Ribs in, long back. Hips in the sky. Breathe. Next, inhale, step to the front of the mat. Head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinging from the hips, arms in front and up. And exhale, Samastiti. Let's do a few more legs. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. And exhale, stepping it back. Maybe for chaturanga this time. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for 5 breaths. 1. 2, 3. Focusing in your Vinyasa flow to combine breath with movement. 4. And 5. Inhale, step into the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinging from the hips, arms up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Do one more. Inhale. And exhale, flow it down. Inhale, extending the back, lengthening. And exhale, stepping down. Inhale, stretch, look up. Exhale, tucking the toes in, sending hips up in the sky. Stretching the hamstrings in down dog. Lengthening the back, releasing the lower back. Finding space between ears and shoulders. You can also have your knees bent if this is to keep your back more straight. One more breath here. Inhale to step forward. Exhale to drop and release. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Let's do Surya Namaskar. Inhale up for the chair pose. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. So making sure you're not pressing the knees into each other. So there's a little gap, little space between them, and that we're not here. So tucking the pelvis in, gazing in front. Arms are either separate or together. Dropping the shoulders down, hold, making sure knees are not in front of the toe line. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, drop it down. Inhale, head up. And exhale, down into plank and chaturanga. Up dog. And exhale, down dog. We won't stay here too long. Next, inhale, right leg up, through for warrior 1. And exhale it down. Chaturanga again. Going through the Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll go through the other side. Inhale, left leg up, through for warrior 1. Exhale it down. Chaturanga. Inhale through and arching. And exhale, release and down dog. Stay for 5 breaths. We're slowly warming up. Two more breaths. Noticing your heart rhythm. Letting prana flow in all the body. Inhale, stepping forward. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, bending through the knees, coming up for chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti. Awesome. Let's just flow it down again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. And exhale, step it back into plank And chaturanga, your version, going down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, right leg up. And exhale, drawing the knee towards the chest and stepping it between the hands. Turning the left foot at 45 degrees, making sure the right knee is directly above the right ankle. And coming out for warrior one. Maybe sinking a little deeper. Arms separate or together above the head. Gazing forward, finding your square hips, open chest. Couple more breaths. And we're going to switch to Virabhadrasana 2. So warrior 2, inhale to open and exhale to sink. So arms to the sides, back foot is at 90 degrees, and here we're opening the hip. So really pushing this knee out, making sure the back hand is not too much down. Spreading the fingertips, active. Gazing over the right hand. Deep breath. And we're going to flow it to Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3, finding balance on the right foot, finding hands together at the heart, and coming to the front of the mat. Elbows out, balance on the right foot, activating the left fingers, the left toes, activating left toes, I should say. So either pointing or flexing. And trying to stay parallel to the floor, gazing down and forward. Square the hips. Maybe extend the arms. Inhale here and exhale with control, releasing warrior 2. Then coming a little closer for warrior 1, squaring the hips. Inhale here and exhale, releasing the hands to the mat and going through your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. 3 breaths here. We'll move to the other side right away. Inhaling, left leg up. And exhale, stepping it between the hands. Rotating the right foot, 45 degrees. Coming up, right leg straight, left one bent. Finding warrior 1. Gazing forward, feeling your feet. Solid foundation. Square the hips. 1 more breath. And opening the whole pose, making sure back foot is at 90 degrees, so parallel to the short edge of the mat. Pushing the left knee out, opening the hip, making some space, dropping the shoulders down. Nice long body. And preparing for warrior 3. Hands together at the heart. Pushing up, coming to the front of the mat, finding balance, lifting right leg up, again keeping toes active, belly button towards the spine, strong leg, strong mind, and maybe extending the arms overhead. Long body. One more breath. And with control, down for warrior two. Stepping a little closer, warrior one. And coming down. Flowing through the vinyasa. Awesome job. Down dog. Resting here for 3 breaths. You can always come to child's pose as well. Just maybe sensing the difference and the energy moving through the body. And relaxing everything with the out breath. Making some space. Next inhale, we're going to step or hop into Maldives. So shifting the body weight forward, maybe bending through the knees and gently hopping to the outside of the hands. Toes are slightly open to the outside. And then if you can, just staying here in the yogic squat, or maybe you need something under your heels, or maybe you stay on your toes, depending on your hip flexibility. So try to come here with elbows pushing the inner knees out. Back as nice and straight. Be gazing forward, relaxing the toes. Opening the chest, opening the hips. Beautiful. One more breath. And next, inhale, placing the hands down on the mat and slowly shifting the hips up. And tippy toes coming into hip distance apart with the feet. And grabbing the big toes with second and third finger if possible. If not, then just leaving the hands where they are or bending through the knees more. Inhale to lengthen through the back. And exhale, elbows out and drawing the chest towards the legs, towards the shins, the thighs. Just nice release and stretch. Back and hamstrings, back side of the body. Dropping the head, loose. We're not finished with the balance though, of course. This is just a nice break up. One more breath. And inhale, slowly coming up. Nice long back. All the way up to standing. We stay at the front of the mat. I'm just gonna come a little bit more in the middle. So finding the balance on the left foot and bringing the right leg up. And either staying just here or grabbing the, again, second and third finger around the big toe, left hand on the hip, finding foundation. Again, you can stay here or extend the leg long, making sure hips are square and shoulders in one line if possible. You can use a strap for this one as well. Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. Finding your drishti, your focal point. Nice active body. Inhale. And exhale, taking it to the side, opening the hip and dropping it down. Maybe bending through the elbow. Awesome. Inhale here. Exhale, taking it to the front. And release. Great job. Relaxing the feet. Finding balance on the right foot. And again, bringing left knee up. Maybe just staying here. Or wrapping fingers around the big toe and maybe extending the leg in front. Right hand on the hip. Squaring the hips. Breathing. Maybe noticing a difference. Maybe it's easier on one side than the other for you. Trying to balance it out. We're always doing two sides to have equal amount of energy and flow on both sides. Deep breath in. And exhale, opening the hip. Taking the leg to the side and dropping the hip down. Ooh. Find your drishti, your focal point, find length. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, taking it to the front. And releasing down with control. Great job. Let's flow it down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step down, step back and down into chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Rest here in child's pose for 5 breaths. Now sun salutation is such a pleasure after moving body in many different ways. To start with, in the beginning of the practice, body might be a little stiff. But you can really sense how we give it flexibility, stability, strength to the body and mind as well. They go together. That's why I love asana practice. One more breath. And exhale out. Inhale, lifting right leg up. And exhale, stepping it between the hands. Staying on the tippy toes of the left foot. Making sure the right knee is directly above the right ankle. And coming up for a high lunge. Maybe dropping the left heel a little lower. Maybe making some more space between the feet. Feeling the stretch in front of the left hip. Pulling the right hip crease back and left one forward. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale here and exhale, sweeping the arms down. Chest over the right thigh. Inhale, coming up. Strong legs. And exhale, flow it down with control. Arms to the sides. One more. Inhale, up. Lengthen and exhale again. Down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, we'll put all the body weight on the right foot and come to standing split. This is what you might want to use the blocks for, to support your hands on, or you can just come onto the mat. So lifting the left leg up, squaring the hips, being on the fingertips and foundation of the right foot. Gazing down. And then opening for half moon. So placing right hand more in front, opening the hip. And coming, flexing the foot. Coming up with the left hand. Ooh, this is so nice. Stretch, strength, a little shake. Inhale, lift a little higher, open up. And exhale, square the hips, Standing split and step it back. Low lunge. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. And exhale. Inhale, lifting left leg up. And exhale, stepping it between the hands. Coming up for high lunge. Dropping the right heel. Stretching front of right hip. Pulling left hip crease back, squaring the hips, squaring the shoulders. Finding your breath. Right leg is straight. Core active. Inhale here. And exhale, sweeping arms down and back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Gazing in front and lengthening, and exhale, gazing on the left toes. Inhale up. All body weight shift to the front. Flying and coming down with the hands, the fingers. Nice long back, square hips. And lifting the right leg up as much as you can. Standing split, you can use the blocks. And then we're gonna ground through the left palm, flex the foot, open the hip. Find length in the back. All right, and open up for half moon. Arm up, leg up. See if you can come a little bit higher. Inhale. And exhale down. Square the hips. And step into high lunge. Whew, awesome. Exhale it down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, shifting body weight forward, crossing the feet and coming to sitting. Extending the legs long. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold for Paschimottanasana. Wherever you reach. Either wrapping fingers around the big toes, or coming to the other from the outside in, grabbing the soles of the feet. Maybe closing your eyes just for 2 more breaths. Beautiful work. Inhale, relaxing, placing the hands at the back, behind the hips, and pointing through the toes. Bhutvanasana, lifting the hips up, stretching the front side of the body. Dropping the head back if that feels safe. One more breath. And exhale it down. Leaving the left leg long and taking the right foot to the outside of the left knee, flexing both feet, and then twisting to the right side. So right fingertips at the back and left elbow pushing away from the other side of the right thigh. Inhale to lift and exhale, twist a little more, gazing over the right shoulder. Still flexing the left toes. One more breath. And exhale. Going back to the center, switching the legs. Right one extended, left one to the other side of the right knee, left hand at the back, and right elbow pushing away. Oh, sometimes there is a nice crack in this moment. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Feet active. There is a beautiful ship just passing by. You'll be able to see it in a moment. Such a wonderful place. Sending you some of this gorgeous sun and water energy. Please take it all in. And going back to the center. Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, closer or further away from the pelvis. Knees out. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, just a gentle fold with your back straight, okay? Keep it straight for a couple of breaths. So just the intention from the hips to move forward. Deep inhale. And exhale, rounding the back and head towards the feet. Relaxing the neck. Maybe moving it from side to side. Maybe just stretching the back of the neck. Breathe. Inhale, slowly coming up. Let's go through one more vinyasa just for fun. Inhale for Navasana. Exhale, crossing the feet. And maybe hop into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift body weight forward, cross the feet. Come into laying down on the back. Nice and with control, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice juicy squeeze. Extending left leg long. Taking the right knee with the left hand to the left side for one more twist. Opening the right arm, gazing to the right side, and maybe gently pressing the right knee or the thigh down. Nice twist, stretch for the lower back. For shoulder. Massaging internal organs as well. Inhale, going back to the center. Both knees into the chest and extending the right leg long. Squeezing the left one in and taking it with the right hand to the right side. Opening the lift. Noticing if there is any difference, any more tightness on one side. Releasing it with your breath as possible. Just slowing down the breath. You've done awesome work. So important to work on the balance. To really focus on small details of our posture. Inhale, going back to the center. Giving your legs a squeeze one more time. Maybe head towards the knees. And extending long in Shavasana. We'll just stay here for a minute. You can always pause the video and stay for longer. It's so important to soak it in. This is the fruit of the practice, integrating the feeling. Moment to feel the energy flow. With the next exhale, releasing everything onto the mat. Giving what doesn't serve you to Mother Earth, just melting it. And inviting all beautiful qualities, all grounding, foundation, balance. For Mother Earth to nurture us. Usually in mysterious and most unexpected ways. Manifesting all goodness. Lifting the corners of your eyes and corners of the mouth. Smiling to yourself with gratitude for showing up. With the intention to keep in balance whatever maybe was off, to find this yin yang and daily practice in life. Stand firmly on both feet and head high. Slowly moving to one side. Taking a deeper breath. And pushing up. Gently coming to sitting. Just taking deep breath together, hands at the heart. Reconnecting. Inviting. Loving. Thank you so much for being. Have a beautiful day and namaste.